gonna go ahead and preach. I thank God for every preacher that's in. I thank God for all of my family. I love y'all, but I'm gonna preach right on through here. Y'all knew him as Catfish, but I didn't know his real name until I turned about 15 years old. Because all my life we called him Granddaddy Wide. So I'm gonna preach a little bit today. For those of you that may have your Bibles, if you don't, I'll read it for you. John chapter 2. I'm going to read that NIV version. It says, on the third day, a wedding took place at Cana in Galilee. Jesus' mother was there, and Jesus and his disciples had also been invited to the wedding. And when the wine was gone, Jesus' mother said to him, they have no more wine. Woman, why do you involve me? Jesus replied, my hour has not yet come. His mother said to the servants, do whatever he tells you. Nearby stood 6 stone water jars, the kind used by the Jews for ceremonial washing, each holding from 20 to 30 gallons. Preach here today. Jesus said unto the servants, fill the jars with water. So they filled them to the brim. And I'm going to drop down to verse 10. And said, everyone brings out the choice wine first, and then the cheaper wine after the guests have gotten too drunk. There's a drinking family here. But you have saved the best till now. Family, if you allow me a few moments, I'm going to give you a few moments back. I'm going to come from the subject today that there is still wine at the party. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, there is still wine at the party. Lord, bless my mouth, my mind, and my message. God, you be glorified. These people be edified. And God, because we've read your holy word, the devil is horrified. People of God, it is quoted that faith does not make sense. That's why it makes miracles. In other words, family and friends, we all can agree that sometimes there are things in life that just don't make sense. I remember growing up, going to school for the first time, looking at the letters on the wall, the writings on the chalkboard, the books on the desk, not having an understanding of what it was. But although it was not in my understanding, it did not mean that eventually I would not grow into it. Family, life has a way of growing on you through misunderstanding. We don't understand many things, but through time we grow to accept what happens when it happens. I'm preaching, they just ain't saying nothing. A miracle is something that happens when it happens. Some may say that this is not a miracle moment because of the occasion, but the miracle of today is I can look around this room and see a lot of people that's in church that never come to church. That's a miracle. So in the text today, we are introduced to the text and the study of it known as the first public miracle of Jesus. Oh, there was a woman in the Bible days. She had been sick so very long. Can I tell you something? There's some of y'all in here that's been sick, maybe sick in your pocket, maybe sick in your body, you may be sick in your mind. Some of y'all sick in y'all marriage and relationship, but you are sick. I come to tell you that that woman on me.